Here we have a quadratic function written in 3 different ways. Here's the way where we factor it. This is known as the standard form, and this is known as the vertex form. Now, unfortunately, each one is good for different things, and all I want to be able to do is just go through the things we normally ask about quadratic functions and look at the forms and just say, hey, which form is best for which? Now, the very first thing, and probably the most important thing about a quadratic function's graph, is the vertex. So if I want the vertex, well, I'm going to look at this one right here, because I can tell right away that the vertex is -1, -32. So I'm just going to put a little 3 over here that says that when we're looking for the vertex, we want the vertex form. Now, when I want the zeros, I don't want to set that equal to 0. That's going to suck. I don't want to set that equal to 0. That's going to suck. But if it's already factored, setting it equal to 0 is really, really easy. So when we are looking for zeros, we want a factored form. Now, the y-intercept. Normally, we want to plug in x equals 0. That's not ever miserable, but there's certainly a best way to go. If I plug in 0 here, there's work to do. If I look at the bottom and plug in 0, there's work to do. If I look at the middle line, the standard form, and plug in 0, I can see right away that it's -30. There's no work at all to do. So when I want just the y-intercept, I'm going to go to the standard form, like that. Now, the concavity, what we're supposed to do is just look at the leading coefficient and ask is it positive or negative. You can see that the leading coefficient is all 2 here, so it really doesn't make any difference. I will tell you, however, that most people feel most comfortable looking at the standard form and just reading off the 2. It looks most like a leading coefficient there, and so I'm going to put a little 2 right here. Not because I think it's the most important, but because I think it's really the easiest for most people.